This is grade 5, module 4, lesson 23, and the objective in this lesson is to compare the size of the product to the size of the factors. So we're going to look at number 1 from the homework, and the directions say sort the following expressions by rewriting them in the table. So I'm going to look at each expression here, and I'm going to start right here, and I have 12.5 or 12 and 5/10 times 1 and 989 thousandths. So my choices are: is the product is less than the box numbered, or the product is greater than the box numbered. And this side, and that one's going to go over here. So I'm going to rewrite it here. Okay. And here's my box numbered. I'm going to do the next one here. And it's 7 thousandths times 1 and 2 hundredths. And I am going to be writing that here. And I'm going to go ahead and finish writing these out. And we'll sort them out. Okay, so here are all the expressions when they're sorted. So part B says, what do the expressions in each column have in common? So I just wanted to point out, and your students may already see this, that the product is less than the box numbered when the multiplier is less than 1. And the product is greater than the box number when your multiplier is, these are all greater than 1. Okay, so now let's take a look at number 4. And 4 says, circle your choice. A times B is greater than A. And for this statement to be true, B must be either greater than 1 or less than 1. And write 2 expressions that support your answer, and be sure to include 1 decimal example. So for this to be true, we just showed you in the previous one, for A times B to be greater than A, we need to be multiplying, the multiplier has to be greater than 1. Okay? And I'm going to show you some examples. And when they are allowing you to choose any decimal that you want, I always tell my students, you know what, use an easy decimal, something that's easy to do. So I'm going to start out with A is equal to 4. And B is equal to 0.5 or 5/10. So I have 4 times 5/10 is greater than 4. Now I know that I'm purposely choosing 5/10 because it's less than 1, because I'm trying to prove that it needs to be greater than 1. So I'm going to do an example of both. So I know that 4 times 5/10 or 4 times 1/2 is 2. And 2 is definitely not greater than 4. Okay? So now I'm going to do an example. I have 4, and I'm going to multiply that by 1 and 5/10, or 1 1/2, and see if that is greater than 4. And then I know 4 times 1 1/2 is 6, and 6 is greater than 4, so that works out for that. So for this statement to be true, B must be greater than 1.